Hi guys, good morning.
Good morning.
So let's get started today. So the question I wanted to ask you guys is, yeah. So what I wanted to ask you is, are you guys trusting yourself now? Everyone here in a better space of trusting yourself?
Oh, yes, yes.
Yes.
Believing in your power? So the only person that's truly there for you is you. So believe in yourself. And let's talk about honoring yourself. Honoring yourself is keeping up the word that you give to yourself. If you say, this is what I'm going to do, keep that to yourself. I'm just going to get on Insta. Just give me a minute. Yeah. Okay, so let's get started. So how many of you truly respect and honor yourself? So let's work on that. Where does your self-respect stand? What are you saying? Are you saying, what does that mean? Yeah, so we'll talk about respect and we'll work on this whole attribute of what would truly make you respect yourself. Okay. And what if you have to truly honor yourself, that means the first thing you need to do is stop comparisons. When you compare yourself with anyone, there's no room for you honoring yourself, and neither is there any room for self-respect. Right? Where is your self-respect if your whole life depends on how the other person is and how you are doing compared to them? And that is such a low standard of what you have for yourself. Okay, so all of us exist here. And I'll tell you this. I was telling someone in the class yesterday, I'm doing an Activate Being Money class. It's amazing. We just finished one class yesterday. If anyone wants to join from the second class, you're still welcome. And you can get the recording of the first one. But we're all worthy, right? There is no question of, I know a lot of us doubt our self-worth. Am I worthy? I don't deserve good things. Everything is not working for me because I don't deserve it. But the very fact that you're alive and on this planet means you're worthy. There's no doubt that there is no one unworthy. Not one person does existence say that you're not worthy, right? And everyone is so different because oneness, existence wanted to experience different things. If someone is dark skinned, someone is fair skinned, someone has a bigger size body, someone has a smaller size body, oneness wants to experience all of these things. That is why everyone is different and everyone has a lot of different things going on. So in the eyes of oneness, no one is kind of unworthy or this person is not good. It's never comes that way. We're not vibrating at the level of the consciousness that we should or we can. Um, we are usually vibrating at something much lesser with all these points of view that I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy. But everyone is worthy. And that's where this whole sense of respect comes from. No one is lesser than you, no one is greater than you also. It's just that they have managed to get some vibration which you've decided you cannot get. So let's look at the comparison factor. They are at some vibration which you think you cannot achieve. The minute you compare, you're telling the universe that I can never get this. Is that what you want? Is that what you want in your life? No. Somewhere we have this notion like if I keep thinking that I can't get it, I'll get it. Or if I keep worrying, something will change. Or if I constantly worry about money, then I'll get money. Right? And it's been true. Before we found all of this, we would be constantly worrying. At least me, I would constantly worry about everything, including money. I used to worry so much about money. And so what happened is, it's not that my money flow stopped. Your money flows do not stop, right? You'll always get what you require or more. So there's no question of I didn't have money to eat or I didn't have money to live. That doesn't happen. So you were worried and you still got money. So you just thought it's normal for me to keep worrying and I will keep getting money. But if you did not worry, what if you can get more? Does that make sense? What if you can truly create more? And then you kind of pull down the whole abundance reality or what you could have actually created into something much, much lesser. And that's what I did. So when I was constantly worrying about money, I kind of created a much, much lesser than what I could have in many terms, in many, many terms. So that's not what, and you have to learn it. Like anyone telling you this may not make sense, but I hope the one thing good about oneness is you can learn from someone else's experience. It's not necessary that you have to learn from your own experience. If you look at someone else, you can listen to them, you can see what they're doing, and you can say, okay, this experience I can learn from. That's one of the very good things about oneness. And then there are some cons, as in you pick up on everyone else's point of view and everyone else's stupidity, and then they can also bring you down. If you say that this is how it is, they're going to say no, this is this is not how it's going to work. And you're going to believe in something and people can come and undo it. So that those are the cons, but the pros are you can learn from someone else's mistake. So I'm hoping all of you will learn from my mistakes and you guys don't have to repeat it. That's the whole idea of doing this. Okay. So, and when you worry, constantly worry, do you respect yourself? Do you respect you as a person when you are confident or when you worry? I can't hear you if you're talking, you're on mute, but
When you're confident.
when you're confident, you respect yourself when you believe in yourself. So whatever challenges happening in life, and everyone will have some challenge or the other. Again, this comparison is you look at someone else and you think they don't have any problems, they don't have any challenges, they are rich, they have everything sorted. But it's not true. If you go inside and actually look at what's happening in their life, everyone has some of their own set of challenges. It's completely different for each person, and everyone has some lesson to learn. It's like we're all trying to pass this big exam, and everyone has different question papers. So how well are you learning your lesson? That's all it is. Okay. So if that's the case, would you respect a person who's really confident, who's really strong? Right? Who are the people you respect? Look at your life. Is there someone you respect? Who are they? What do you respect about them? And what you respect about them is what you should look at yourself to become, not comparing, not saying that I can't have what they have or they are better than me, but I really respect this quality of someone being courageous. I would like that. I really respect this courage of someone being very secure. I would like that. Do you respect it when someone lies or manipulates or puts you down? Those are not things that, yeah. And for me, there are very few people that I truly respect because the standard of those people are very, very high. The way they are, like, I feel everyone is worthy, everyone is amazing. That's different, but respecting someone is a different ballgame altogether. A person who is able to be that courageous, who's able to be that secure, who's able to be amazing, irrespective of what the circumstances are, those are the people whom I can truly respect, right? So, would you like to be one of those? And you don't need the money to respect yourself. It's not the money that's going to give you self-respect, okay? And you can look at that. You may have achieved, you can create more money, and there might be some part in your life where you had a lot of money. Did you truly respect yourself then, or did you again think that I'm not good enough, I've not done enough, right? So would you guys like to be a person whom you can truly respect? Yes. So keep up your words to yourself. If you tell yourself that this is what I'm going to do, I'm not going to worry from today, please keep it up as much as you can. Build that kind of uh, build that kind of commitment to yourself. I've told myself I'm going to stop doing this behavior. Please stop it. Okay. It'll be hard initially. It'll be like something will tell you, don't stop it. It's fine. It will do what it is, but what if you commit to yourself saying, I'm going to change this, and you do all the actions that are required to do that? Yes, it's not just enough to say something. We have to do enough action for it, right? So let's take a note and say, if you're going to truly respect yourself, right? What is it that you can be? Internal, nothing external. Please look at this. Do not say that if I have more money, I'll respect myself. If I have a bigger house, I'll respect myself. Because nothing, the external world can give you everything and nothing, right? You can still have the biggest house and still feel you don't have anything. You can just have like enough money for today and be so grateful and happy that you know you can create more. So it's about the internal state. And the external world will start reflecting what you feel internally. The only thing you can control is the way you feel internally. You cannot actually control what's happening in the external world, but it can reflect what you think. So, what is that quality? What can you be that you can respect yourself? Deep dive into yourself. Would you respect yourself if you're more kind? Would you respect yourself if you treat yourself better? Would you respect yourself if you wake up earlier? What are those things that are not external, which you can do, which you would like to do, right? So let's start with that. And let's start by also loving ourselves. It's okay if you're not there where you would like to be, but slowly let's get there and let's love whichever version of you that you are today. Take care of it, be there for yourself, and tell yourself, I will grow into a person that I can truly respect. I will grow into a person whom I love and I will completely respect. Okay. And you're all worthy. If you're not worthy, the universe will not doesn't want to waste resources. It will not need, there's no need for the universe to keep you here. The universe sees something amazing in you and it's experiencing something amazing through you. That's the reason why you're still here. So what if you would ask the universe, you can be grateful to the universe for giving you this opportunity to express itself through you. Okay. That is a big gift. That is the big gift that you're here for. And if you are the universe itself expressing itself, then there's no need to worry or um, feel bad or go down or cheat somebody or lie to somebody. All these are not required. It's not that, it's not a question of is it right or wrong. It's a question of if you are the universe and the universe is living through you, why would you even do those things, right? Do you have to do any of those? No. It's because we don't know, you don't know who you truly are, and you've not learned to respect who you truly are. So let's dive into becoming who you are and respecting who you are. So today we'll work with formatting ourselves into a version we can respect a lot. Okay. Does that sound good to you guys? Okay. So I will work with B4 formats. I'm not going to work on the head today. All of you who've heard of B4 formats and know B4 formats, you can work any part of the body. You can work on your eyes, you can work on your teeth. It is not limited to only the head. So today we're going to work on the navel, because the navel is the first place where you got all the information that you required before you even learned how to breathe. Today, breathing is what's keeping you alive. And the only thing that you need to be alive is actually your breath. You don't need anything else. Water is like, uh, you can live without water for a few days. It's not good. I'm not telling you not to drink water. I'm just telling you that even without water, you can survive a few days. Without food, you can survive for many days. But without a breath, you cannot survive even for minutes. Okay. So that's the power of breath. That's the one that's keeping you alive, and that's what's giving you the most important thing that you ever require, right? But before you learn to breathe, your navel was providing you with everything when you were connected to your mother. So that is another beautiful source of where you got who you are, what you are. So we're going to work on formatting that. So let's go. We're going to also kind of instill that respect, self-respect from the time we were born, because that's where we start losing ourselves. After you're born, someone will, comment on how you look, comment on, compare you with someone else. And then you start losing that whole trust or trust on your mother itself. And then you start losing that whole respect that you can have for yourself. Okay. So that's what I'm going to work on. So we can just close our eyes. And whoever is watching this video right now, whoever is watching this recording anytime later, just feel what's happening around your navel. And from your navel, we're going to ask to absorb. Let me absorb. Let me absorb Sorry, just one second. Let me absorb all the nurturing energy that this planet is giving me. Okay, let me absorb all the nurturing energy that this planet is giving me. Okay. Okay, Instagram, I'm going to restart. There's no sound. I'm just going to restart this. Okay, so from your navel, please absorb everything, all the nurturing energies that the earth was giving you before you were born, the level of enthusiasm that you're going to get into a new world, the level of respect, and derive this from the love. Derive this level of respect from the love that this planet has for you. Why did you choose to come here? The immense respect that the universe has for you, it's something beyond respect, it's unconditional love. So get that into your being through your navel. Receive this unconditional love. That starts shifting into variations of self-respect, worthiness, self-love, and complete trust in yourself. So starting now, you start trusting yourself even from your past. You started trusting yourself even before you were born. You're extremely courageous. And you're here because you trusted that you could live this life, and you trusted that you could experience what oneness wanted you to. And you do this with complete respect for yourself. Okay, now I'm going to move to the heart. So I'm working on both the heart chakra and your heart. So any of you who are listening, you can touch your heart. You can keep your hand on your heart if you like. Otherwise, you can just sit as you are, no problem. So we're connecting to the heart. And we're working on everyone's heart. You can feel what's happening. So we're going to start with completely forgiving. I forgive myself for every time I disrespected and dishonored myself. I completely forgive myself. For every time I disrespected myself, I dishonored myself. And I choose to be there for myself. So please relax, breathe in, take a deep breath in, and then breathe out all the unforgiveness that you have towards yourself first. And breathe in. And now breathe out all the hatred that you have towards yourself. Let it go. Make space in your heart for a lot of self respect and self love. There may have been many times when your heart was broken. There may be pain, but remember, when your heart was broken, there is space for so much more. And that's the beauty of it. So if you've had anything like that, thank your heart for giving you more space, for allowing you to grow. And tell your heart that we're going to let go of all this pain because we respect ourselves a lot to hold on to anything lesser. I honor myself so much that anything that the environment has given me does not matter. Anything that anyone else did does not matter because that's how much I respect myself. So take a deep breath in. And just breathe out. Breathe out all the pain that you have. If you choose, you can let it go in a few minutes, in a few seconds. If not, you can re-listen to this again and let it go at your own pace. So let's try one more time. Take a deep breath in. And just breathe out all your pain. Yeah. Let's keep your hand back on your heart and tell yourself, I'm going to be there for myself. I'm giving myself all the love that I require. I'm giving myself all the respect that I need, I desire, and I require. And just take a few minutes to be there for yourself, for your heart. Now you can gently come back. Okay, guys, so I hope you're going to take something and truly be there for yourself. Yeah. Okay, we're done for today's call. If anyone has any questions, I can answer. Otherwise, we're done. Okay, guys. Take care. Have a great day. Thanks.
Thank you, Nithya.
everyone.
Thanks, Nithya.
Thank you. Bye-bye.